Here is Charlie Kirk Ocasio's show. As you see the logo there, did you steal that from like? Is
Yeah,
that like
it
her?
really is pretty identical to.
Can we pull up
AOC's
AOC's
logo.
first logo when she ran?
This has been, I think, remarked upon before. That
Has it?
I think it launched whatever logo he was using, suspiciously
Gotta get
close
with the
to
kids
after
Yeah.
her, her campaign blew up.
Oh yeah, no, this is a relatively recent logo. All right, well let's just play this. This is Charlie Kirk. This clip
Yep.
number.
I mean, come on.
What? Does that look similar? Are you serious?
Here, pull it up. Yeah.
I'm joking. Of
Oh,
course it does.
yeah.
Yes, it's identical.
Identical. He would say it's satirical, I'm sure.
Here is Charlie Kirk. It feels like every day he's got a new backdrop. He's trying to figure it out.
He's on the
right?
road.
Oh, is he on the
He's
road?
in the barn this time.
He's doing it in the barn. I'm part of the heartland.
The John Wilkes Booth barn.
We get it, dude. You want to be Tucker Carlson.
Here is Charlie Kirk making an assessment of the U.S. economy.
And so, but what we're about to experience, though, is people that believe that their dollar is getting cheaper and that it's not worth continually to engage in the economy because they feel as if that sort of Damocles is going to fall at any time. This time, it seems like it's by design. That's a separate issue.
Wait a
But to
second.
answer
Wait a
your
second.
question,
Pause.
yes.
So wait a second. So his argument is that inflation is going to make people feel like they need to earn less money because the dollars are worth less. So the idea is that, like, if the dollar is worth less and is buying me less stuff, why would I work?
Why would I engage in this system that I have zero choice but to engage in unless I want to die of starvation?
Well, everybody knows that if the price of food goes up, your first impetus is, I'm going to make less money then.
I also like the hint of conspiracy, like, oh, there's some. It looks like they're going to do this on purpose.
Of course they are.
Either the inflation or the, I guess, coming recession. Which is like, I mean, yeah, they're going to fire people on purpose, definitely.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. This is what the Fed is doing. This is deliberate.
Yes.
The Fed has a dual mandate. Usually they ignore the first one, which is to achieve the highest level of employment we can get. Well, we had this high level of employment, low level of unemployment. Spoke about this with David Dayen. What did it do? It empowered workers. It empowered labor. I'm at a crappy job at Amazon. I'm at a crappy job at Starbucks. I can go across the street and get a different job that might be slightly better at whatever it is, Chuck E. Cheese's or this other warehouse.
And that terrifies people like Charlie Kirk.
And the Fed steps in. Ostensibly, it's inflation. If they really cared about inflation, you would see, you wouldn't see billions of dollars going to Ukraine that come back to be spent here. If you were really worried about inflation, you know what you could do? Raise taxes on wealthy people. Take that money off the table. But instead...
Yeah, any inputs in the economy that are going to sort of like luxury goods, like yachts or something like that, like all that stuff we shouldn't be making any of that stuff right now.
I mean, the fact of the matter is, if you want to take money off the table in the economy, if there's too much money out there, go to where the money is. That's with the billionaires and the millionaires.
Yeah, instead of just seizing Russian yachts, let's seize billionaire yachts in the form of taxation.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt. That would slow down the economy. Now, he thinks there's another conspiracy. I'm sure his conspiracy has more to do with, like, I don't know, vaccinations.
The deep state.
Deep state. But
Clintons.
Here he is. He's posited that if inflation goes up, people want to work less.
Going to fall at any time. This time, it seems like it's by design. That's a separate issue. But to answer your question, yes, I do believe that we are heading towards a recession. I don't want that. I pray that does not happen. I pray for all of you that will be losing your jobs. So what you're going to see is that these companies that have just hired dramatically are then going to have to scale down. For those of you that are employers and have to deal with kind of the smug, snarky attitude of people that are showing up late and you're like, I got no leverage because I can't find anyone to work. The only benefit of a recession, which is hard to even believe there would be one, the only benefit is that employers
Labor
are now going
discipline.
to kind of get some of their leverage back
Yes.
because everyone's going to be begging for a job soon. Everyone. So you go from like, where are all the workers because they have all the leverage, to the workers will be pounding down your door for a job. Charlie Kirk, we'll be right back.
Wow.
Oh
We'll
my
be right
God,
back,
he
folks.
admits it. He admits it.
Wow. Does he
Yeah.
realize? I mean, I have not followed Charlie Kirk enough to know if he is attempting to be the, everyman worker's hero that Tucker Carlson has been. But I suspect that if he has, he might want to fire his producer.
That's what's so funny, because if you look at like even the debate he had with Ben Burgess, he does go on these things like, we need to like maybe take some things like housing out of the marketplace because people can't afford homes,
Yes.
like that sort of stuff. He'll like, because BlackRock is buying up all the housing stock. But this is fundamentally where any sort of right-wing populism falls on its face, is when you have to celebrate that corporations are going to have more leverage over hiring people because there's a recession and people are more
Workers'
desperate.
discipline. I mean, this is why the Fed is about to raise rates again, because they want worker discipline. They want there to be more anxiety in the workforce, in the labor force, so that all the leverage goes to the corporations, goes to the capitalists, goes to management. We should file that away for when Charlie Kirk, pretends to be a populist.
100%.
My God, that's the one good thing about a recession.
So when a recession does happen and it's like due to, I don't know, like another
You're going to
housing
take out
bubble,
those smug workers.
right, exactly. But like we had a guest on maybe a year ago talking about the commercial real estate bubble. I mean, that right? Do you remember that, or is that memory hold?
Yeah, I do remember the commercial real estate bubble, and it just seemed to not materialize in the way.
I don't know. There are just a lot of things percolating. And say there is another recession, and we just know, though, what the right wing's playbook is going to be, what they're going to blame it on. They're going to blame it on workers.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
The smug workers, like that really shows like the audience that he's speaking to, right? And that's going to be really difficult for them because there's not enough small business owners to float a podcast.
Yeah.
And so you have to say like, oh yeah, I'm speaking to you, the small business owner who's tired of like your smug workers coming in late. Like, yeah, I don't know, maybe they have other things to do, maybe they're working a second job or something. They're dealing with childcare. But that's the lens that they prefer to see it from, but that's not a popular lens.
No.
I look at the way that these two guys come in dressed every day, and that's why I joined the Charlie Kirk show. That's why I'm one of the premier, the top tier members, because he's out there talking about guys like me who have to suffer through these smug workers walking through the thing like, oh, I think I'd just wear a T-shirt
with their
today.
with their Adidas
It's not
track
casual
pants.
Friday, but I don't need to wear a collar any day. I just come in and, maybe I'll just put my hat on.
I'll just wear my
I'll wear my hat indoors.
one of the 5-pack of my Fruit of the Loom lime green shirts.
My Strokes T-shirt.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like, give me a break.
I mean, that's why I'm on the camera, because I wear jeans to work.
There you go. But I just, this whole thing, the smugness from all of you workers around here is just, I can't wait for the recession.
Right.
Wipe those
You'll be begging for
smiles
a
off
job.
your faces.
Gonna be showing up in a tux.
That's going to be great. Exactly. You're all going to come in putting on fake British accents as a way of appealing to me. Hello, Mr. Seder.
Yes,
You're here
we will
today?
call you sir.
Well, all right. Now, thank God for this recession.
Finally, you'll be able to implement that policy of saying yes, sir, no, sir, every time that you command us to do something.
Sort of feels like my mug is only half full. Why would that be?
Yeah.
Seems a little weird.
A little weird.
Man is no camel. Let's go, guys. Chop, chop.
Well, that's because of inflation, so.
Unbelievable. Wow. I wonder if he meant to do that.
No.
I
Because
mean,
they
that-
were going to break, and he was like kind of mumbling to himself. I think.
That's why you talk about Dr. Seuss and stuff.
Yep.
So you can't say the
you don't
fundamental.
exactly. I screwed up. I should not have talked about anything that was like meaningful in any way. Damn it.